Blaney's rejoining there, they're all three wide. Neil's trying to get involved and Blaney hits them both off. Blaney goes back on the track, hits both cars. It's the right on the back of Bradders into the hairpin on the inside. Bradders outbreaks his own, they both pass, just hard to say. Stevie passes them all straight through. Oh, Callum's lost it! Callum's lost it! What a recovery! He uses the wall, but what a recovery there from Callum. Let's have a look at Steve. Now Stevie holds his own around the outside. And no way Jose, but then gets a slow run out of the corner. Bids us right up on the outside of him again. This is brilliant. LPB WTCR Championship Round 3 Race 4 from Sakito GP. Hi everyone and welcome back to LPB Racing for the LPB WTCR Championship on Project Cars 2. This is round 3, race 4 from Sakito GP now, and it's not raining anymore. It's nice and bright, sunny, a bit of haze to start with, but we should be okay for the race. So let's take you through the grid for this race 4. As we go to our trusty drone, it is Stevie on pole position in the Renault. That could be vital for his championship. Then it's Bradders in second, Fidel third. Then it's Blakeney in fourth, Will fifth, Hovno in sixth, so he's got quite a few BMWs behind him, Stevie, at the front. Cy Racing in seventh in the Mercedes, Pash eighth. Then it's TY ninth, Bidster in 10th, Neil Farmack 11th with Intrepidi alongside in 12th. Then it's 13th for George. Then we've got Yomko in 14th. He's finally made it for a race. Yomko in 14th and Twerdy in 15th. So Yomko's one of the new guys. Wish him best of luck in this race. And let's get down to the race now. Waiting for the start. And Hovno goes a bit early. That could be a drive-through. I'm not sure, but Hovno gets through very early, and if that was not a jump start, that was a massively good start. But we're still down to the first corner. Fidel through into the lead. Will's off the track already. Will's off the track into the gravel. We've got the Mercedes quite close there in the mid-pack. Neil Farmack and Cy Racing a bit of contact further back down the grid order as well. Into the left, right now, so into this section. Fidel, Hovno, Stevie, Blake, Bradders, Pash. We've got cars off in the background. Got Cy Racing off, and is that George, the race winner of race 3? Race 3 winner goes off, and he's down to the back of the pack. He's got to do a bit more fighting in this one. So Bradders then up the hill. We've got Hovno with a massive train of BMWs and Mercedes behind him. Bidster looking for a way past his teammate. Bidster looking for Blaney looking for a way past Hovno. Cones fly everywhere, and the cone goes straight for the camera as we go into the right-hander. And Bidster slides up the inside of Pash, and Hovno goes wide. He's going to come back on. We've got Blakeney going around the outside. Bradders trying to get through as well. Bidster as well. Oh, this is incredible. Up the hill. Bidster looking for a way past his teammate. Goes to the inside, goes to the outside. No way through. And Hovno got a right train behind him. As we go up towards the spoon curve, Fidel and Stevie making a break for it. Bradders looking for a way past Hovno. No way he's found. Bidster goes to the inside, and Pash goes to the inside of Bidster as well. So Bidster trying to get past Bradders and gets passed by Pash. Amazing. And Neil's lost it in the background. He's hit the wall on the inside. Neil's lost it. He's gone right back down the order. Cy Racing off in the background as well. Further back, we'll get replays on all that action that we miss in the halfway point when we get the replays of the first half. Into 130R, and Hovno in the inside of Bidster. Pash loses control and goes straight across the pack. And how everyone missed him there, I don't know. Will goes to the outside of Bidster and goes off the track, almost. And now he does. Intrepidi and Hovno into the pits, and that'll be a disqualification because he's gone into the pits too fast. So he did have a drive-through, but he went into the pits about 120 miles an hour there, and that's not good. As the cameras on Sakito again go funny. As Bidster then on the inside of Intrepidi into turn 1 goes through. And we've got Twerdy making his way up as well. Passing Will as Bradders loses control. And there's contact. And no one can avoid him there as Bradders gets going. And does he hit Cy? No, he almost got going there and caused an incident. But again, the camera's going quite funny. Here's Neil Farmer going through the middle of Cy and Will. What is he doing? Absolutely amazing move there. Was that part? I can't know. The cameras are going so funny on this game that it's embarrassing for Project Cars 2. I'm not doing any of this, guys. I'm just picking the person that I want to view, and the cameras are just absolutely just going nuts. So absolutely mad. As Bizder there through in 4th, Twerdy with Intrepidi behind. So let's have a bit of a breather and let's catch up on who's where. So Stevie is in the lead from Fidel in 2nd place. So again, the McGann doing well here. Bidster, Blakeney, the other B. Blakeney in 3rd, then it's Bidster in 4th. Twerdy's 5th with Intrepidi right on his tail in 6th place. Then it's Pash in 7th with a very hungry George in 8th. He's already made up some right places because of some other people going off. And he's right behind Pash looking for a way through, but no way's found so far. Yomko, the new guy from the Scandinavian countries, can't quite remember which one, but Yomko in 9th place, doing well so far. Neil in 10th. Cyrus in 11th, Will in 12th, TY down to 13th, again not a good race for him, and Bradders all the way back down in 14th after those few incidents. So let's get back to the action then as we go with Pash and George. George hungry for a way past Pash, and they're catching up to Twerdy as well. As Blakeney catches up to Fidel further up front as well. We can't see because it's not showing us. As Blakeney looks to the inside, no way through. Bidster's catching them both up. Fidel goes wide, he's off the track. Fidel goes very wide, he's off the track, but he gets recovered, and Blakeney can't find a way through yet. George, Pash and Twerdy together as Pash hits George into a spin. Both front wheel drives power down to try and recover out the incident, but Yomko goes through. Then again, we'll get a replay on that later on at the half distance mark. But George goes through into 8th, but they let Pash go through. So thinking it was his fault, and Neil then looking for a way through, but George is not going to be so kind to the second Mercedes. He says, Neil, if you want to work for it, you've got to try and find a way past Sunshine. I'm not making it easy for you. As we go through the left-right section and up the hill, Fidel, Bidster and Blakeney together. Bidster's past Blake, and now he's trying to get Fidel for 2nd place. Through the right-hander, Bidster takes all the curb he can. Up the hill, no hairpin like there is at Suzuka. Sakito has a massive uphill left-hander that you carry all your speed up the hill. And all 3 BMWs close together. As Twerdy there with Intrepidi in 5th place. As ahead we've got the battling Fidel, Bidster and Blake. Through we go. Bidster on the back of Fidel now looking for a way through. There's Pash with George and Neil together as well. Neil looking for a way past George again. No way found as Pash goes wide. That could open the door for George, and it does. George goes straight through the inside, passes the Mercedes and through into 8th place. Pash is now going to fight back. Meanwhile, Bidster's past Fidel. Bidster's into 2nd place, and now he's going to try and chase down Stevie. Fidel in 3rd. He's going to be 4th at the rate he's going because he's just gone off the track. That could be a track limit penalty as well. As he goes wide, Blakeney to the inside. It's just contact, and they couldn't avoid that really because Fidel was coming across and Blakeney that was through there. So Fidel goes off. We can't see his car. Chase camera. Oh, he's off. He's off on the last corner. Careful rejoining here, Fidel, because we've got cars coming through at 140 plus. Wait for a gap. He now chooses now to turn the car around, goes to the inside and rejoins, but Fidel loses control there. We'll get a replay on that later on. So again, very big apologies to everyone for the cameras and that, because the camera's going quite funny here. Seems to be on the start-finish straight where the camera can't make up its mind what it wants to do, and other places I think as well. So Project Cars 2 cameras again showing why they're not best, and Gran Turismo cameras will always be the best in my opinion. As we go up the hill with Blakeney losing control a bit there, and Intrepidi starting to close up on the 3rd place man. Bidster then trying to do all he can to catch Stevie. There goes Stevie under the bridge, and there goes Bidster in hot pursuit. BMW versus Renault. As Yomko is, Yomko's slow. I think Yomko's been off. So he's got George closing him down now. As we go through. Up the hill. Yomko goes up the hill and away we go. Neil Farmack in 8th with George ahead. Pash behind him, his teammate. Everyone else a bit more spread out now. Main battle on track is for 3rd at the minute between Intrepidi and Blake. So Blake doing what he can. Oh no, Neil and George together. Neil and George side by side through Spoon Corner. Neil Farmack on the outside, George on the inside. George trying to hold on best he can. Yomko goes wide and down to the straight. They're still side by side. Body panel bashing it or what? I know that's my piece of track. No, that's my piece of track. Squabbling like a bunch of schoolboys as we go into the 130R, which is the long left-hander. George has got the inside and gets the position. Does he go wide? No, he doesn't. He keeps the position. So good racing there by both of them. Bit of rubbing his racing, touring car style, but that's what we like. A bit of rubbing his racing, but where it doesn't end up in an incident, that's fine. As the camera goes funny again at the start. Bidster trying to catch Stevie. Lap times 53.2 for Stevie last time round, 54.2 for Bidster. So Stevie's responding to Bidster's pace, and he's yeah, it says George, but it's actually Stevie that we're watching. It's just gone funny. There it goes. So Stevie there in the lead of the race then. Blakeney and Blakeney's, is that Blakeney off the track? Yes, he is. Intrepidi takes third. Intrepidi onto the podium, and Blakeney back down to fourth. So fourth position for Blake there, and up the hill he goes. So lost a position there, and he's got Twerdy not too far behind. Can't relax. Side racing with Fidel behind him. Fidel's gone right to the back of this race. Not a good race for him. And then we've got Will and Bradders having a good battle in this as well. Down near the back of the pack. Bradders with a good lap last time round, as the camera again can't decide what it wants to blooming do. It's really getting annoying, that, as we go up where the water was last time, but it's now dry, bonus dry. The haze has gone. Nice conditions here now at Sakito as we go up the hill with Bradders and Will together. And now we've got Twerdy with Yonko behind, so the two Scandinavian drivers, 5th and 6th. Can't quite remember which nationality is which, but we'll find out with the results after this. It'll have the little flag next to the name, it should do anyways. Oh, they both go wide, and Twerdy's off, but Yonko recovers quicker with the front wheel drive, and Twerdy has to lift. And now he's got George coming through. George might be able to grab 2 places here. Let's see if he can get past Yonko as well on momentum. He should be able to. Yes, he's through on the inside, passes them both. So he's passed them both. Into 7th position he goes. Yonko down to 6th, Twerdy down to 7th. Neil Farmack closing up on the back of Twerdy as well. Just going to anticipate the camera being crap. Yes, crap, that's the word I'm using. As we go through the last corner, Neil Farmack in the draft of the BMW. You can see the pace difference. The draft making all the difference. Will he go for a move into turn 1? Will Twerdy defend? Oh, the Mercedes on the rev limiter there, not quite able to get the speed it needs. Yonko closes up on the back of George ahead, but can't make track position. As Fidel goes through there again, we'll have to go back to the chase cam, because the camera's been rubbish now. As we go through the first corner, lap 6 of 8. So it's 8 laps in this one, because the wet races get a lap taken off. So Fidel goes wide there. Neil Farmack now on the back of Twerdy. As Twerdy goes wide there, Neil could go for a cutback here up the hill, and he is doing. He goes for the cutback and straight through. Now can his teammate Pash take advantage as well? Twerdy is in the squeeze. No way through there, but Pash says, I'm going to keep my elbows out and fight all the way. And he does. 8th place is now Pash's. So Neil helping his teammate out there. Just opening the doors. Oh, contact ahead. George and Yonko off the track. Don't know if there's contact between them two as well, but major contact there. And I know we've not seen the replays yet of the first half, which we'll do now, quickly. Here's the replays from the first half of the race. Okay, here's the first of the replays, and watching Hovno's jump start. So watch the tree and the lights. Red, red, red. And we go, and then it goes green, so we're just going a bit too early, and Hovno gets that drive through. Okay, here's the first replay of the first lap action then. So we're going on to the straight with George, and watch Side Racing here, comes across, bang, contact. Side Racing comes across on George, contact, and they both go into the wall. So Side Racing just not leaving enough room there, and both cars rejoin at the back. Here's a replay from on board with Neil, so watch here, Bidster goes wide, Patch goes through, and then Will try to the inside of Bidster, has to brake, and then Neil has nowhere to go, but just taps the back of him, and loses the back end of the car, and just into that little ridge of the tyre wall there, and loses all those positions, has to get going, and goes down to near the back. Now let's have a look on board with Hovno on lap 1 up towards 130R, so watch here, we go into the corner, and then Pash just hits carries too much speed, hits the back of Bradders, and then goes completely sideways, and just holds onto the car. What a recovery there from Pash though, what a recovery. And now let's look at that action from Intrepidi's point of view, so Pash sideways, and just gets to the inside, recovers the car, what a recovery. Bidster comes back on, and now Hovno is supposed to be going to the pits for his drive-through, misses it completely almost, and then has to brake hard, turn, Bidster has the panic of his life, and Intrepidi makes a pass on Will, and then gets right behind Bidster towards the first corner. They're side by side, going down towards the first corner, and into the corner, trying to go around the outside of him. Very brave, but Bidster holds the inside as Bradders slides out wide and then goes to the inside there, and the car was just moving and there's nothing they could do to avoid that incident. We'll have a look at that now separately. Okay, here's a slow motion replay. What happened to Hoffnell then and Bidster? So watching Bidster's car, Will goes a bit wide there onto the grass, and that spells disaster for him. And then if we slow it right down here, you'll see Hoffnell just at braking at the last minute, deciding to go into the pits, and there's the pit lane slowdown line, crosses that, hits the barrier on the inside, and then ends up disqualifying himself from the race. And now we watch what happened to Bradders into the first corner on lap 2, loses control of the back end, round she goes, and the car's still carrying momentum, and he can't stop it, and Will hits him, and then Pash and Yonko nowhere to go, but they just slide through, and then, there goes Cy Racing sideways into the corner as well. Everyone thinking it's Formula Drift here, absolutely bonkers, and Bradders recovers, and eventually rejoins in 13th. Here's a look at Cy Racing's slide, that were amazing, slide, and then, Bradders, and then just avoids him. And Neil Farmack picks up pace and picks up places as he goes through here. Look, Neil goes through the middle of them both. Incredible through the middle, just carrying the pace. And that's trusting your fellow competitors. Here's a replay of George and Pash on lap 3. So into the first corner, George goes up the inside and then just goes wide, hits the curb and just comes across. Nothing they can do. Both front wheel drive cars power on. But George just lost control there. Pash just in an unlucky situation, and George goes ahead into 8th. Here's another little sneaky move we missed. Pash goes wide and George goes straight to the inside and passes him and gets position into 8th. Now here's a replay of what happened between Blake and Fidel on lap 3. So Fidel goes wide at 130R and then into the last corner. He runs wide, he's got dirt in his tyres. Then Blaney comes across and then sort of understeers wide into Fidel, but really Fidel was trying to recover as well, but Blaney did understeer. And then Fidel's now facing the wrong way. See there, he's facing the wrong way, and then he's going to try and recover. And now let's have a look what happened to the most lucky driver in the world, Twerdy. As Fidel goes off there, round he goes, Shane just avoids him, and then boom! We hit him, and we just keep going. It's like nothing happened, it was amazing. Then Fidel's facing the wrong way, bless him. Here's a replay of how Blaney went off the track on lap 5, and just carries too much speed into that corner, doesn't brake in time, just goes a little bit wide off the track, and then speed through into 3rd. Here's a look at the battle between Yonko and Twerdy on lap 5. So Yonko almost hits the back of the BMW there into Spoon. Then round the second half of Spoon here, Twerdy goes wide onto the gravel there, and Yonko follows him and then does actually hit the back of him. It hits him sort of off into the wall, so that will probably be reviewed as George goes flying through. Here's a replay of what happened to George and Yonko on lap 6 then. So into the corner, George goes wide and then loses the back end, and then Yonko has nowhere to go and hits him. We'll get a different angle on that for you now. Here's the view now from Yonko's car. So you see George goes wide, then it comes across and slides, hits the Yonko gets hit, and then as George rejoins, there go the Mercedes, and Twerdy should be able to get through as well. No, he doesn't, he just stays behind. And now back to the racing action. So as we come back from that, guys, sorry about the delay with the replays there as we get back going. There's Twerdy and George now. Twerdy's passed back George into the right-handers. So Neil and Pash up to 5th and 6th now. Twerdy in 7th, George 8th, Yonko in 9th. So contact between the two possibly, and both recover. Cy and Fidel together as well. Cy a bit wide in the Mercedes. Fidel looking like he's going to get a good run onto the straight. Back to the ones up ahead. George hits the cone, flying on the inside of 130R. And round to the last corner, the long right-hander. 120 miles an hour plus into the apex of this corner. Then Pash makes a little mistake round there as well, as we have to go back to the chase cam because the camera's again being absolutely crap. Across the line, Cy Racing there with Fidel behind, so Cy Racing not able to close up on the BMW. And Pash has lost it! Sideways, recovers the car, and George's not able to find a way through. Twerdy lurking in the background, waiting for any opportunity to get through. Everyone else up front, still got a bit of a gap between them, so we're focusing on this battle right now. As we look at George, as Twerdy closes up. Trying to anyway, as we go up the hill. Pash under pressure from the Megane and the BMW behind him. As Twerdy runs a little bit wide there, just a bit scruffy out the way out the corner. Fidel and Cy close together, still Cy ahead of Fidel. As we go up the hill, Fidel goes for a wider line to get a tighter run out the corner, to get a good run up the hill, but will it work out? He's trying to, but the front wheel drive agility of that Mercedes just helping him to get the traction he needs up the hill to keep hold of his 10th place. As Fidel goes to the inside, no way through there, just popping his nose at the inside just to try and put him off. Nothing works yet. So meanwhile up front, Stevie on a 52.8 last time round. Bidster 55.2, so a mistake there from Bidster. So goes back, but now he's pushing hard again. Intrepidi with Blakeney closing up, so Blakeney's looking hungry back for that 3rd place back, wanting all the places he can. Neil Farmack in 5th, George 6th, Pash 7th, 28th. Still same positions here. Sai looks like he's made a mistake out of the spoon corner, but Fidel again makes a little mistake on exit and can't quite close up the way he needs to. TY's back down in 13th. He's having a miserable race, TY, spinning here, there and everywhere. So not a good race for TY by any standard. Back to the front. Intrepidi still ahead of Blake in 3rd place. Blake doing all he can to try and pressurise. Sai and Fidel. Fidel hopefully will try and get a good run out of this corner, and again we can't see the car. There we go, that's better. So Fidel there catching up to Sai. The Mercedes will hit its rev limiter down here, probably just as we hit the braking point. And again both cars through the first corner nice and cleanly there, and through we go. Nicely done there by both drivers. As we go back to George, and we just saw the back bumper of Neil's Farmack's car there. George having a right old attack. Here is this contact as Neil moves across. He doesn't realise that George's on his inside. George really a bit cheeky to put the car up the inside there, but still Neil Farmack holds on and is into the Degners we go. And out of the Degners, and Neil Farmack holding on. George applying the pressure now. Camera goes funny again. Into the onboard. You see the speed, we're closing up on Neil Farmack now, we are closing up. Will he go for a move into spoon? Last lap of the race might I add as well. Last lap of the race, and to the inside George goes, last ditch opportunities. No way through there, and he holds on round the first left-hander and the second one, and onto the straight. Meanwhile Bidster doing all he can to try and catch Stevie up. 52.8 for Bidster last time round, 56.2 for Stevie. So losers ground, but Stevie is going to take the win in race 4 here at Sakito. Across the line goes Stevie. The camera actually works for him that time. Stevie crosses the line and wins. Bidster is 2nd. Can't see because the camera's gone funny again. Bidster 2nd, Intrepidi 3rd. And it's going to be Blake in 4th, just behind him. Good battle between them to the line as well. George has gone wide off the track and Neil goes through. We missed that. Neil goes through. Will Pash get George before the line? He's got to play it fair, and he does. He gets past him, and Twirdy's lost control as well. So Twirdy loses control on the line, so it's George 7th, Twirdy 8th. Yomko is going to be 9th with Fidel in 10th. If he can hold off Sai, that is, as his side's gone off on that last lap. So again, don't know if it was contact. We'll get clarification of that in a replay, hopefully. So Fidel 10th, Sai Racing in 11th, Bradders in 12th. TY just behind him in 13th, and then it's Will in 14th. So we'll just get those replays of the second half action in for you first. Here's the replays from the second half. Here's the replay on how Fidel passed Sai Racing, then so he gets a good run out of spoon, and side by side almost door mirror to door mirror into 130R, and gets the inside, and a brave move there from Fidel. And Sai Racing giving him plenty of racing room, good fair racing. And this is just after on how Sai Racing got back through. So Fidel catches the curb sideways, holds onto the car, good recovery, then goes onto the grass, and Sai Racing sneaks the car up the inside and says thank you very much, I will go home. Okay, here's some replays of the last lap action then. So into the spoon curve, Intrepidi runs wide, Blakeney sneaks the car up the inside, but Intrepidi just able to hold on round the outside as we go down now to 130R. And now here's the last lap battle between George and Neil. So George literally right on the back bumper of that Mercedes, and they both get a good run out, but George gets a slightly better run. Neil defends to the inside, and George is now on the outside, and he's trying to get past him before 130R. Down to 130R we go, and he's just ahead as we go into the corner, and Neil now is on the catch up as we go towards the line to the bonnet cam of Neil Farmer and onto the roof cam, sorry, but then into the last corner, and it's too late. George has got a good run, but he runs very wide off the track. And he's off the track, he goes, and George goes back down to 6th because he runs wide, and Neil steals 5th place back as Pash then goes through to Nick 6th, and George down to 7th in the last 200 metres. Okay, here's a look at that now from the cockpit helmet camera of George's car into the last corner, and he just understeers. He's not turning the car, he's not turning. He needed to lift a bit through there, and it didn't. And Neil goes through, and then watch the mirror at the top right. There goes Pash coming through. We keep to one side for him, and he goes through into 6th place. And there's the line, just losing out to Pash and Neil on the last corner. And now here's something very strange, which I'm going to have to ask Fidel what he did, but into the corner up the hill, and then he goes up the hill, he just slows right up like he's letting side through, and then side just can't figure out what he's doing, hits the back of him, and then Fidel gets going again. So it's like, what the hell is he doing there? He shouldn't be brake testing people, and if I find out that Fidel was brake testing, then he'll not be with LPB Racing anymore. So Fidel, I am watching you. And as we come back from that, we will now take you to the results, followed by the overall results, overall points. Okay guys, here's the results after that then. So Stevie wins the race, but it was actually a 6/10 gap because he had a penalty and Bids had a penalty, but Stevie had 1 second more, so very close finish there in the end. It was Intrepid in 3rd, with Blake in 4th, Pash finishes in 5th, the only person not to get a penalty I think. George 6th, with penalties as well. Then it's 7th for Neil Farmack, Twerdy in 8th, and it's Yonko in 9th, Cy Race in 10th, again no penalties for him, Fidel 11th, then it's Bradders in 12th, TY in 13th, Will in 14th, as Hovno DQs himself from the race after the pit lane entrance that was spectacular. And now on to the overall points. It is Bidster in the lead on 229, with Stevie 2nd on 199, and it's Neil Farmack in 3rd on 153, with his teammate Pash behind him in 4th on 136. It's 124 for Blake in 5th, TY 6th on 122, very close between the two teammates in friendly fire there. 111 for George in 7th, then it's Intrepid in 8th on 83, Bradders on 81, Will on 75, we've got Cy Racing on 31, and Twerdy 26, Fidel 25, Hovno 10, and Yonko in 7 on 7 points. And then Brave and Bold and Dive Squad are equal on 310 points in the teams, very close there. Couldn't be closer actually. Smoking Tyres on 289, and we've got Friendly Fire on 246. We've got a very close team battle to watch out for, so that'll be good as the season goes on. So, your winner of the race then is Stevie. Well done to Stevie there. He takes the victory in race 4 at Sakito. We'll just go to a nice outside shot of the car. There it is. There's Stevie. Well done. And we will see you guys next time for round 4 of this championship. Out of 10, obviously. Round 4 of the championship, which will be at Azure Circuit, Monaco. And we will be at Red Bull Ring GP as well. So, but yeah, it's Monaco for the next 2 races for round 4. So we'll see you then. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on YouTube as well. And we'll see you guys there. See you then, guys. Take care. Thank you for watching another race by LPB Racing. Again, like I said before, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit your notification bell, as next time it is round 4, race 1 at Azure Circuit, Monaco.